Primarily, we have 3 schools in the city of Barron that meet the needs of the majority of the students that we have here. Overall, the district has 1,400 students, and 10% of those are ESL students. Of that 10%, that's about 160 students, K-12. And of that 160 students, the vast majority, probably 95% or greater, are Somali refugees or other East African countries.
Polka dots. Yeah, we have 3 songs.
My name is Ahmed.
Hi, my name is Alex. Hi, my name is Fadumo. Hi, I am the cooker, and my name is Abikani.
The elementary school had over 60 students for 2 teachers. So that's about 20%, a little more than 20% of the population at the Woodland Elementary School in Barron. And then we have about 10% in other buildings. The population is increasing. So last year we got 31 refugees in 1 school year. And that prompted the Title III office to ask us to write a grant, and it was called a Immigrant and Youth Grant, and we wrote a grant. We got $40,000. Unfortunately, we couldn't hire staff. We could use 20% of our monies to hire an aide, and that's what we did just for 1 year. Otherwise, we are focusing our monies on outreach, making sure that our families know how our education system works and that our staff understand how life can be as a refugee.
My name is Bashir. My last name is Abri. I came from Kenya.
My name is Fathi Yusuf. I am from Ethiopia.
I moved in Minnesota. Then I came in like 2015, September 1st.
My name is Zaytun, and I'm coming from Ethiopia. And I'm coming to United States 2015.
Hi, my name is Abdikadir Unan. I'm coming to Kenya. I have been here two years.
I was born in Somalia and I'm 20 years old. I moved from Somalia because there is war there, and we moved to Kenya for better life and better education. But my father went and he came to America to work because in Kenya there's not a lot of jobs and the life there is kind of hard. So, and then he came to United States in 2004, and then my mom came in 2007. But she came to us 3 times, 2008, 2009, and 2012, so that we don't miss her too much. But I didn't saw my father like 10 years. It was the first time I saw him was in 2012.
I was born in Africa, in Somalia, but raised in Kenya. I came to Kenya while I was 5 years old. So I went to school in Kenya. I started from primary, nursery school just like kindergarten in here. I started from kindergarten through high school. After school, I finished my school in the year 2006. And then I started working as a teacher in Dadaab refugee camps. It is the largest refugee camp in the world.
I am from Somalia, but I didn't come from directly Somalia to US. I lived in a foreign country, and it is one of the East African countries, and that country is called Uganda. That's where I lived for a while, like 8 years, and I achieved my degree over there. And I had a bachelor degree of social worker, and my field as a work, I used to work with the United Nations and the US immigration programs helping refugees. I worked with the UN Agency of Refugees, which deals with different nationalities like among Somali refugees, Congolese, Sudanese, actually most of African countries. Then, as I was working with the United Nations, I got a chance being considering for resettlement. Then after I finished my interviews, I had to wait several months or a year, because what they do some kind of school checkups. Then I came to US June 5th, 2013. And I first land of New Mexico. It was actually a very hot. I was like, this is even more warm than Africa. I had a friend who lived in Barron, and I asked about Barron city. I said, how is kind of that city in Barron? How does it look like? And what are the opportunities, like jobs? Actually, he told me it's a small city. We have a turkey farm here. He told me, like, someone who's like you can speak English you can get some jobs, like helping the community. As you know, when you come to this country as a refugee or as a new immigrant, it's challenging and difficult.
Practice in Islam, it comes from the Quran. So the Quran, it guided us, and every child has to learn Quran. The parents don't put their kids to school until 5-year-old.
We're 100% Muslims, so our religion, our kids, and I myself, we perform prayers every day. To be a good Muslim, you have to perform 5 times of prayer a day. Morning, noon, afternoon, evening, then actually around 10 or 9, we have the last prayer. So we wake up our kids at around 6 to pray before they are even prepared to school. So our school district has done a lot of things, understanding this. Our ESL teachers, Ms. Emmons and Kim Frenson, have created like a space in their classroom or the office. We have a mat. They normally pray with their mat when it's time to pray. Our school district does not tell them, you can't pray. They are allowed to pray. They either go to the office, we have a small rooms where they pray, and I myself pray. We have the mats, so we have free to practice our religion.
Yeah, we wear hijab because our religion says so. And when we go out or the house, every time we step out of the house, we wear these hijabs and dresses. But when we are at home, we don't use and we don't wear the hijab or the dresses. We wear something comfortable called bati. It's a material that's more comfortable than these ones, and it's more soft material, yeah. And a scarf.
For the men, it's not like the same as women who are supposed to have hijab all the time, but you can take a kameez, which is like a gown, long gown. So we normally wear those clothes like on Fridays, Eid days, because that signifies that you done all your Ramadan, you have fasted, or you have been praying God for 30 days. So now is a time to celebrate that you have done what you are supposed to do. Just show that you're ready to celebrate. So you can have those kanzu or that gown that we call it kameez. Those are the special clothes for the men.
In the morning we eat something called anjera. It's like a pancake for us. Then there is breeze, which is rice. There is sambusa we eat during occasions like during Eid or Ramadan, or if someone comes to our house, we give it to them, sambusa.
We have some foods that we can't really eat. It's prohibited by our religion. In Islam, you can't eat a pork. So Our school district has done a very big job showing our students when they go during lunchtime or breakfast. They normally put a sticker of a picture of pig showing that this side has a pork, but this side does not have a pork. So they normally do those stickers. And I normally tell the students and the new students, when you see the sticker, don't go this side, go this side, because they know that it's not accepted to eat pork. So I could advise our new teachers to know the way to help our new students.
For a month, I didn't eat from school, either lunch or breakfast, because it was different. I only had a Somalian food. I never had American food. And for me, it was yuck.
The main challenging thing is the spelling and the pronunciation, how they pronounce the word. When they try to say the word, actually it's difficult when they're new. After a while we work hard. Like we had students on September 2014, very new brown students. There were actually 3 kids. I and Miss Emilis worked hard. Actually, we beginning from ABC. It was really hard and frustrating for the kids. We really did a lot to help them how to pronounce. Those students, they're only here now, a year and a half. They have managed to speak English. So it's a matter of helping them, and it needs the way and who is teaching them.
It starts with a level 1 and it goes all the way up to a level 6. And if you're a level 6, you are then exited out of the program. And your English functions like any other normal student with no barriers in your education. We expect new students, new to the country, to be at that level 1. And it depends on how long that they're going to be at that level 1 stage. It depends how much they're in isolation. They isolate themselves. They speak their first language, how much interaction that they have with the English outside of school. So then it progresses. Normally 1 to 2 years is that social language phase. Then we'll add on and you'll increase. But the academic standards are from WIDA, and this is what the state of Wisconsin has adapted. And after the 1 to 2 year stage, you normally go to a level 3. And then this is where students can handle more demands from the mainstream classroom. We don't see a lot of barriers with modifications and differentiation of the teachers. The student is able to stay in the mainstream classroom. And then at the 4 and 5 range, then students can function with very limited modifications. And the whole process can take up to 5 to 7 years. So it all depends on how fast and what they know of their native language to be able to progress quickly up these standards.
It's our goal to really do a good job with all of the students that walk through the doors, and those that are coming with unique circumstances, such as our ELL students, and of course those that are coming with the circumstances that most of us in general in the area have experienced. It's a great district, great kids, great people. We like to have a lot of fun, and there's a ton of activities and things for kids to get involved in.